AAF International. It's the name recognized around the world for quality, expertise, and innovation in air cleaning. From its inception in the early 1920s, when a young entrepreneur operating an automobile paint shop designed a device to keep dirt from settling on his work, American Air Filter, now AAF International, has continually developed new products to meet the air cleaning needs of the commercial, residential, and industrial markets. AAF International is the world's largest manufacturer of air cleaning devices, and its products are found wherever clean air is required. Whether it be filters for residential furnaces, clean rooms for electronics manufacture in hospitals, dust collectors for manufacturing operations, or specialty filters for nuclear plants and space travel, AAF International is the name most trusted for providing the solutions that control airborne particulates. Today, we will examine the features and benefits of AAF International's Type W ROTO, a highly efficient wet centrifugal dust collector that has an extensive history of use in such varied applications as food processing, tobacco manufacturing, pill coating, rubber roll grinding, leather and wood buffing, ceramic glazing, and numerous other applications involving material handling of wet, greasy, or sticky material. The versatile W ROTO is available in 12 different sizes to handle air volumes ranging from 1,000 to 50,000 cubic feet per minute. The W ROTO is a unique device combining the dust collecting advantages of a wet scrubber with the air moving capabilities of a centrifugal fan in one compact, space-saving piece of equipment. With the W ROTO, there are no secondary dust problems since the dust is discharged in slurry form. And being a fan, the W ROTO provides a constant exhaust volume, ensuring that dust conveying velocities are maintained. The W ROTO occupies roughly the same area as an ordinary fan, and like a fan, can be installed on the ground or suspended from ceilings. The distinguishing feature of the W ROTO is the addition of water sprays to the basic principle of dynamic precipitation. The cone spray nozzle at the inlet of the W ROTO not only creates a capture mechanism for dust particles passing through the spray, but by continuously supplying a flowing film of water over the specially constructed impeller blades, provides a tremendous surface area for impingement and capture of dust particles. Unlike simple fans with sprays, the W employs a much greater quantity of blades to maximize particulate interception, while the special curvature of the blades ensures that the film of water is distributed for maximum effectiveness. A flat fan spray nozzle is directed onto the impeller itself to help wash off material that may otherwise adhere to the blades and inhibit performance. This is especially important when sticky dusts are involved, as it limits buildup from accumulating, which can cause fan imbalance. Water consumption in the W ROTO is only 1/2 to 1.5 gallons per minute per 1,000 CFM of airflow, making it perhaps the scrubber with the lowest water usage of any wet collector with its collection efficiency. A water cone surrounds the outer periphery of the impeller. The impeller blade design incorporates a 90-degree bend to direct the water down to the end of the blade so that the water cone can keep the centrifugally discharged water from being flung out into the exit airstream. A half-moon opening in the back of the scroll allows the water to discharge down a connecting chute to the expansion chamber, where cyclonic action separates the water from the small amount of exhaust air which acts to propel the water through the expansion chamber. Any water that escapes the water cone is directed to the outer circumference of the fan scroll due to the centrifugal momentum. Thus, it will travel around the periphery and run along the bottom of the outlet piece. A drain opening in the outlet piece keeps this small amount of residual water from being discharged with the exhaust air. Since the W ROTO has water drains in the air discharge section, its orientation is always counterclockwise, bottom horizontal, when viewed from the drive end. AAF offers 3 different types of air discharge sections, the standard being a straight outlet. For those occasions where space is too restrictive for a long radius elbow after the ROTO, AAF offers a 90-degree elbow outlet option. The 90-degree elbow outlet incorporates a bottom drain and internal turning vanes to minimize pressure drop. A second option for the discharge is the centrifugal outlet. This configuration provides the best assurance of an air discharge free of any water droplets. Because of the cyclonic action on this outlet, Two inlet velocity pressures, usually 1.4 to 2.6 inches water gauge, are required and must be added to other external static pressure losses to account for the total pressure the W rotoclone must overcome. The W rotoclone is supplied with a pressure switch to shut down the unit if water pressure is insufficient for proper operation, and a solenoid valve to allow water flow only when the rotoclone is running. A pressure gauge and water strainer are also provided. These ancillary piping items are packaged separately to avoid damage during shipment. Additionally, every W rotoclone is equipped with OSHA-approved guards for the shaft and V-belt drive. The W rotoclone, when supplied with motor and V-belt drive in an Arrangement 9 motor mounting, requires a minimum of installation. Except for the very large units, which are limited by shipping dimensions, the only loose items are piping accessories. Built-in lifting lugs make handling easy. The installing contractor need only bolt the rotoclone down, connect the ductwork, make electrical connections to the rotoclone motor, solenoid valve, and pressure or flow switch, connect to the water supply piping, and install the drains. Each W rotoclone is equipped with a quick opening access door to service the spray nozzles, as well as numerous bolted inspection panels strategically located on the rotoclone for inspection and cleaning purposes. In addition to the standard design, AAF offers various modifications to the W rotoclone for specialized applications. The factory mutual approved range hood design features are specifically engineered for restaurant range hood exhausts. Apart from being an exhaust for the range hood, the W rotoclone removes grease from the exhaust, and the special controls that are added provide a proven fire barrier recognized by both Factory Mutual and Underwriters Laboratories of Canada. The basic W is unchanged. However, a temperature switch and controls are added. The switch to be mounted in the roof of the inlet ductwork between the W and the range hood to sense the temperature increase that a fire would create. An additional bank of spray nozzles is placed in the inlet to the rotoclone and actuated by the temperature switch. Dual solenoid valves are provided for both the normal and emergency sprays so that standard operation is independent of a fire condition and water is not wasted. Additionally, flow switches are incorporated in the piping to both the normal and emergency sprays in lieu of the standard pressure switch. The flow switches ensure that the proper water flow can be achieved before the W can even be started to ensure that should an emergency arise, there will be sufficient water. The food quality W rotoclone is a stainless steel option which incorporates design features to enhance the standard W rotoclone's ability to be cleaned. Not to be confused with sanitary construction, the food quality design includes quick opening access doors in the 90-degree outlet elbow and the expansion chamber, as well as flushing nozzles to help flush down accumulated debris when needed. A special Arrangement 9 motor mount, bearing pedestal, and housing design eliminates flat surfaces and pockets, allowing complete drainage after washdown. This is especially important in the food industry to prevent bacterial growth when the units are placed in food processing areas. Another version of the W rotoclone includes a centrifugal pre-cleaner and hopper for those instances where a heavy inlet dust loading is present, large particulate is in the airstream, or longer residence time for wetting of the dust is desirable. This is referred to as the W rotoclone Arrangement D. The standard W rotoclone and motor are mounted on top of the pre-cleaner and hopper to minimize required floor space. All W rotoclones are built with 304 stainless steel impeller blades, heavy gauge hot rolled steel scrolls and bearing pedestals, and long life bearings. Optional materials of construction are also available, including various grades of stainless steel, as well as coal tar epoxy lined airstream parts. Invented in the 1930s, the W rotoclone has outlived many dust collector designs that could not withstand the test of time. Now let's recap why the W rotoclone continues to be specified by knowledgeable engineers who recognize the advantages of this proven dust collector. Small space requirements. The fan and dust collector are combined in one compact, space-saving piece of equipment that fits where other collectors can't. Minimum water consumption. Only 1/2 to 1.5 gallons per minute per 1,000 CFM. Quick, easy, low-cost installation, similar to a standard fan. Continuous operation and constant exhaust volume. Minimizes dust buildup in ducts from changing flow conditions. No secondary dust problem. Dust discharges in a slurry form. Flexibility, 12 different sizes, 1,000 to 50,000 CFM capability. Constant efficiency, airflow can be field adjusted without affecting collection efficiency. Versatility, can be used on a wide variety of applications. Special design features are available for specific applications. Heavy-duty construction for long life. The W Rotoclone, another reason why AAF International is the leader in supplying solutions for dust collection problems.